You're not your normal golfer. You wear your sunglasses, you wear bright clothes. Is that all part of you?
Yeah, I think that's something I enjoy. Bright colours, bright golf clubs. I enjoy looking a little bit different on the golf course. There's some companies out there that has great clothing for the girls, and yeah, they don't want to see people looking boring in the long skirts or whatever. They want to see people in bright clothes and shorter skirts.
But don't be fooled by this follower of fashion. After a glittering career in the amateur ranks, Boulden has burst onto the professional tour. Style mixed with skill. She's leading the Rookie of the Year standings and well on course for a dream debut season.
I've loved it. My first year on tour's been amazing. I've enjoyed every second of it. It's tough being away from home, but I love golf and that's what I've always wanted to do.
Have you had to reassess your priorities or your targets this year?
Yeah, at the start of the year, I didn't have my full card on the European Tour. I didn't know how many events I was going to play in this year. The first event I started to do well in was the qualifying for the US Open. Winning that and then getting to go to Pinehurst and experience the US Open was just amazing. And I think that kick-started my year. I then went on to do well in Germany, Czech Republic, and then in France.
Welsh golf's leading the way.
It is. That's the way to finish.
Jamie Donaldson bringing home the Ryder Cup for Europe. But what chance of a woman from Wales doing the same in the female version, the Solheim Cup, when it's played next year?
Yeah, I think that's going to be something in the back of my head playing for the next year. But I'm just going to try and not think too much about it. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I know that I feel like I'm good enough to play in a team like that. But yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do. Really, we need to try and get people to know more about the Solheim. I think it's a little bit better than it used to be. But the Solheim hasn't been on for as long as the Ryder Cup. So hopefully, the more TV coverage the women get, will be good.
How unfair is it that the men get paid a fortune for coming 78th, tied 78th, and they walk away with 25 grand in their back pocket? You can win something and not come anywhere near the money that they have.
Yeah, it's a shame the money that the Ladies European Tour have, but it's our decision to play golf. We know what the money's like on the Ladies European Tour, and it is getting better each year. The sponsors are putting more money in. This year was better than the previous year. Hopefully next year will be better than this year. My goal is that I want to play on the LPGA in America, and the money is a lot better over there. I still want to support the European Tour because I love playing in Europe, but my goal is to be able to win on the LPGA.
So a move to America with all its riches could be on the cards. But to mix it with the best means to be as good as the best. And that means targeting golf's biggest prize, a major.
Of course I want to win a major. Yeah, I want to win a lot of majors. But I don't know whether that will happen in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, but I know that it will happen eventually.